This is News Trail, your daily dose.
It's Tuesday, January 20, 2026. Welcome to News Trail. I am Adetola Kayode. The Nigerian government has formally unveiled the first Nigerian house in Switzerland. Vice President Kashim Shettima performed the dedication on the sidelines of the 56th World Economic Forum in Davos, describing the country's first ever sovereign pavilion at the annual meeting as a statement of Nigeria's renewed seriousness and readiness to engage the global economy as an active participant. Speaking at the commissioning ceremony, Shettima said nations do not prosper in isolation and stressed that Nigeria's future growth depends on deliberate and structured engagement with the world. The vice president noted that although Nigeria House was conceived as a whole of government platform bringing together leadership across trade, investment, foreign affairs, energy, infrastructure, technology, climate, and culture, its success would ultimately be driven by private enterprise. Aside the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Jumoke Odowole, dignitaries at the event included the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Kingsley Ude, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tugar, heads of agencies, and captains of industries. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says the safety of lives and property of Lagos residents is top on the priority list of his administration, and he will not double down on doing right by the people. Reacting to the demolition of some structures at the risk of high-tension cables in some parts of the state, including Makoko, where government's action is specifically meant to prevent people from encroaching into the third mainland bridge and high-tension cables. Despite giving residents over 2 years notice, Sanwo-Olu says government is aware of some local and international agency profiteering from the hues and cries over the demolition. The governor also expressed dissatisfaction over indiscriminate dumping of refuse and the lackadaisical attitude of some residents concerning their safety following the spilling of diesel from a 45,000-litre truck which overturned in Akpakpa on Monday. Governor Sanwo-Olu says lawmen and other agencies have been instructed to make due arrest of perpetrators of environment infractions. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu made these observations on the sidelines of signing the 2026 appropriation bill into law. The 4.44 trillion naira budget is christened Budget of Shared Prosperity. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney is working on fostering new global tradings with China, Qatar, and some other countries, inking smaller trade deals despite seeming constraints from Canada's overwhelming economic dependency on the United States. Last week, Carney took his trade diversification push further than his allies in Europe by signing a deal with China and aims to project Canada as a potential leader in the new global trading order after U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs upended long-standing relationships. Forging new alliances and trading partnership has taken on new urgency for countries like Canada as Trump's foreign policy grows more aggressive and unpredictable. Carney, the former head of both the Bank of England and the Bank of Canada, won an election last year, promising to create new economic alliances to help Canada survive Trump's tariffs and threats to annex Canada. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, you will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated.